Welcome back to the Car Secrets channel. Today we're going to talk about frozen door locks on Lexus RX350 and RX450h models, particularly the years 2016 to 2018. So here's the condition that this service bulletin addresses. It's the vehicle doors, the handles and the cables being frozen. Of course, this is only applicable in cold climates. You're not going to have this issue in California or Florida, but if you live further up north, this is something you may run into where you go to pull your door handle and nothing happens. The door does not open. So here is the production date breakdown, at which point Lexus updated these parts and they don't have an issue anymore. So you can see that depending on whether your vehicle was built in Japan or Canada, it's going to be a different effective change VIN. So if it starts with a 2, that's a Canadian built vehicle. If your VIN starts with a J, that's a Japan built vehicle. And you can look at your VIN and see if it's numerically lower than what's provided here. And then that will tell you that your vehicle is affected by this condition. So what are they going to do to fix it? Well, first of all, because it's not a recall, it's a service bulletin, they will only repair it if they can duplicate the condition. And they will only do it for free if you're within the warranty period, which is 48 months or 50,000 miles from the in-service date, whichever comes first. So this talks about the actual description of the repair. They're changing the cable front or rear. The time is what they pay the technician to do it. And OFP is the original failed part number that failed and that needs to be replaced. So further on here, we have the parts information. So as you can see that depending on what model year it is and where it was built, whether it was in Japan or Canada, the part numbers are going to be different. And this is something you'll see often with Lexus and Toyota. The part may be functionally the same, but depending on the market where the vehicle was manufactured, it might have a different part number. So this shows you the previous part, which is the bad one or the one that has an issue. And here's the updated part number, and there's the actual part name. So as you can see, it says quantity 1 to 2 or 1 to 4. So it depends on how many doors you have that experience this condition. If one of your doors is freezing up, Lexus is not going to change the door locks on all of them, only on the ones that are affected by the problem. So what is the tech going to do? Well, the vehicle is going to come in with a complaint. They're going to see, hey, are the doors working? Are they operational or not? If they are having an issue, then they're going to proceed with a repair after they confirm it. So they're going to remove the door lock cables per the repair manual, and it's a little bit tricky on this model. So they give you guidance on how to do it. The problem is that the bezel that holds the switch for the window control, it's stuck always really hard inside the door panel, and it's hard to remove. So what they're advising the tech to do is to actually melt a little hole right there in the bezel, and then use a drill bit with a certain depth setting to it so that they don't drill too deep, and drill the edge of the bezel, and then use a small screwdriver to pop the claw off so they can pull the bezel out. And then this bezel gets replaced as part of the repair procedure. So this is for the rear doors. And then it's the same thing for the front door, but only for the right side. So the right side door, the passenger one, you see here it says right hand only. It has a hard time getting the bezel out. On the driver's side, you don't need to destroy it. You can just pop the whole master switch out. It comes out no problem. So once they get the bezels off and they get the door panel off as per the repair manual, they're going to get the door locks out, and they're going to actually replace the cable. That's the part that gets water entry into it, and that's what freezes up and prevents you from being able to open it. So once they replace the cable, put everything back together, They're gonna test it. This just tells the tech, where to look for the instructions on replacing these particular parts. So front door, reassembly, door lock installation, and then once everything's done, confirm normal door lock operation. So if you're having an issue in a cold weather where your doors don't open, then there's a good chance that this TSB applies to your vehicle. So check the VIN, see if it falls under, and if you're still within warranty, you might get it done for free. If not, you can do it yourself or pay to have it done, but at least you'll have it fixed. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode.